My AP Chem class is not for the faint of heart. My students take me very seriously. It is almost guaranteed you will not get an A in my class. 3 out of 10, what is this? Disappointed. Anyways, for those of you that actually did your homework and read ahead, what lab will we be doing today? Yes?
Volumetric analysis.
I am in this class for one reason, and one reason only, and that is to get the AP Chem Lab Award. Many kids are going to go for the AP Chem Award. I say that's overrated. I'm going for the AP Chem Lab Award, and no one else is going to get it. Why did you sign up for AP Chem Lab?
I don't really know. I heard though that there was going to be cute, smart, driven boys.
I didn't even take the AP Chem class. I only took the lab so I can get my hands on the chemicals.
Well, I really want to be a doctor when I grow up, and my counselor told me that I should be taking this class because it's an AP class, and it'll help me a lot, like get on the good biomed track for college. Yeah.
And why do you want to be a doctor?
But I just want to help people.
I missed course selection, and this was the only class available.
Welcome to AP Chem Lab. Although many of you are forced to take this class, it is not a joke.
Where are all the cute guys? I was told there were cute guys.
The purpose of volumetric analysis is to determine the unknown concentration of the analyte. In today's lab, our analyte is hydrochloric acid and our titrant is sodium hydroxide. We know the volume and concentration of the titrant, but we don't know the concentration of hydrochloric acid. If we add a known volume of sodium hydroxide to the hydrochloric acid until all moles of acid and base have reacted, we can determine the concentration of the analyte. This point is signaled when the analyte turns a lovely light pink color, not a dark magenta.
We were all kind of looking around the lab for all the supplies for the titration that we have to do, but since it's our first day, we don't really know where everything is, and we actually don't know where the professor went either, so we're kind of just all alone and, hey, what are you doing? What about your titration?
So, for today's titration lab, I'm just kind of throwing them into it. And if they mess up, that's their problem. I'm not there to help them anyways. I think learning should be done by simple trial and error.
What the heck is wrong with your hair?
Lab safety is of the utmost importance. Many people have asked me today why I have pigtails in. According to Section 25 of the Lab Safety Contract, long hair must be tied back, and dangling jewelry and loose or baggy clothing must be secured. Isabel. So, what other classes are you taking?
Well, right now, I'm struggling in theology, can't even do math, and I'm also trying to fail history. Thank you very much.
Here you go. And you're off.
She finally gave us our lab supplies.
Currently, the students are charging their burettes. The point of this is so there's no excess ions or excess water to dilute their titrant or to affect their titrant. They begin the process by putting a little bit of DI water in it and then spinning it and then pouring it out so they can get rid of all the excess acid or base ions that were previously used in any other experimentation process. Then they use their titrant, today being sodium hydroxide, to rinse the burette so then there's no excess water in the burette that could dilute their titrant.
Code 1, Professor, we have an emergency.
They spilled some hydrochloric acid on the table. That is poor lab practice.
Go.
Nobody in this AP Chem Lab class knows what they're doing except for me. However, Lizzie was somehow doing her titration correctly. This could not be the case, as I have to get the AP Chem Lab award. To ensure that I was the only one who did it correctly, I sabotaged her lab.
Did you know Florence was going around and sabotaging people's labs?
I think I did see her go and sabotage my lab. I think she put some DI water in my analyte, trying to, I don't know, upset how it would react with the base in order to, get the right molarity. But what she didn't understand was that the moles stay the same regardless of how much water is in there. So even though she put in the water, the same moles of acid are still in there, so the same moles of base are gonna still react with the acid to get mole to mole ratio. It's a little pink. Oh wait, no, let us settle out.
Our perfect titration. It matches my shirt.
Kelly, what are you doing?
What? I love this deep magenta. It's so pretty.